Hi, it's Maggie. I'm going to talk about the 12th sign of the zodiac, Pisces. Pisces, they're known for their beautiful, dreamy, watery eyes. They're just, you could get lost in them. Um, yeah, no matter what color, they're one of their best traits. They could be dreamy. Um, anyway, they're born February 18th through March 20th. They're a feminine uh, water sign. Mutable, mutable. I just did Aquarius and they're masculine. They're positive masculine sign. So Pisces is feminine, feminine water. Mutable, go with the flow. So their glyph is the two fishes swimming opposite directions. So Pisces, they're ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. Um, yeah, and so they could be intuitive, sensitive. They like to spend time alone. They really need that to feed their soul. They could be artistic, creative, imaginative, shy, sweet, sensitive, um, yeah, dreamy. They may appear a little spaced out sometimes. Um, Yeah, and Neptune, that's where Neptunians come from. The term Neptunians. They could be attracted to, Pisces is the end of all things. It's the 12th sign, the 12th house, and it's where all the signs merge into one. So that's how they have so much within them that it's kind of universal. It's universal. So they kind of have to go with the flow. And they're just a combination of all the signs. And it's the end. It could be the end. Um, Pisces, of course, is attracted to all the water signs, because they get them. They get their sensitivity, their intuition, their their feelings. Water signs are all about feelings. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, it's all about feelings. Um, yeah, so they can be a little, they like to spend time alone with themselves. Um, yeah, so they, yeah, so for an example, I've done some charts of a lot of Pisces, or if you have planets in Pisces, or your ascendant, your sun, or your moon in Pisces, you would take on these character traits and um, can be extremely psychic, intuitive, sensitive, prone to escapism. So you really need, um, frequently that they like to live near water. And if you are very strong Pisces or Neptunian, if you're not living by water, it might help you to live by water. Um, because it's your element. That's not saying like all the earth signs need to live in the desert or anything, but um, and so you would probably have, um, if not musical abilities, you would love listening to music. Music, watching movies, um, any form of escapism. You know, and so you want to beware of too much escapism because it can you could end up in rehab. That's the kind of the running joke with Pisces, but they're not all, artists, into drugs and alcohol, but a lot are, um, gambling, um, but they're so giving. They just give and give and give, and they need to take a time out for themselves. Like if you went to a party and a Pisces was there, they would probably want their own space, their own little corner of the lounge. and may not want to stay that long because they're mutable water and they're so psychic and intuitive. They're like a psychic sponge. And so they take on everyone's energy. They vibe it out and take on everyone's energy in the room, and it drains them. Totally, totally can drain them. So it's different, say, if you're a celebrity on stage and you're putting on a show or something, but that's just a show. That's just them being artistic or whatever. But just being a Pisces, say if you have sun, ascendant, or moon, or any planets there, you're constantly vibing it out. And if you're not vibing with the situation, or you're taking on way too many people's energy, you can't help it. You really can't help it. You just a psychic sponge and you take it on. And so um, that's part of why you like to be alone, because you enjoy your own company. You enjoy being alone. You enjoy having a time out um, with yourself. You, you know, you could join a monastery. Um, no, Venus is exalted in Pisces, so all the Venusian arts are good. Um, for Pisces. They're extremely creative and psychic. They may be able to read you and size you up, but it takes so much out of them. So if you are Pisces and you're in, if you're like a massage therapist or in any of the healing arts, you really need to take care of yourself and ground yourself. And um, it's really hard with Neptune as your ruler to set boundaries, to draw the line and set boundaries. And sometimes you may be deceived or gullible, come across as gullible or taken advantage of because you're just so giving and loving and kind, and you live in this world of illusion and dreams and fantasy, thinking everyone maybe is a good person, and they're not. Sometimes they're not, and they really can hurt you. So you kind of learn the hard way, and maybe after, yeah, or maybe just, if you don't like crowds, say if you're an artist, you do your thing, and then you just need to really take care of yourself. Um, Famous Pisces are like Rihanna and Justin Bieber and Einstein. Einstein was brilliant, just a brilliant genius, but he was totally spaced out, doing like physics problems while riding his bike. Um, yeah, so they can be, that's why they have such beautiful eyes. I mean, his eyes are just beautiful. Everyone has posters of Einstein, Einstein hang, and you're drawn to his eyes. Um, Oftentimes they'll have a bluish green tint to them, or they're just dreamy and kind of watery, spacey. Um, they make great artists, though. Artists, or if you're not um, so inclined, great healers, great healers. But the key is to ground yourself and to, like, say, a Pisces walks into an antique shop. They would vibe it out so much that, there'd be all these ghosts attached to everything they picked up, every item they picked up. They might have, I forget which one that's called, clairsentient or they could be clairvoyant, but they would feel the energy of every item they picked up at an antique store. Maybe have to get the hell out of there. Or, yeah. Anyway, their stone is amethyst, and um, Venus is exalted in Pisces because they're it's like suffering and love. It's service for humanity, which kind of comes out of Aquarius. Um, yeah, I love Pisces. I really do like the Pisces energy. I get the feeling level. Um, and so, yeah, they would be attracted to everyone in their own element. They pretty much would love everyone, but they really need to take care of themselves, um, and be careful who to trust. Be careful who to trust, because what Neptune does, their ruler, is it blurs all the lines. So all the lines are blurred for them between reality and illusion, that they can get lost in that. And that's where their great imagination and creativity comes from. So, yeah, so with people, the lines can be blurred as well. And so, um, and with everything, and that's where great imaginative art comes from, you know. But also want to be aware of being gullible, of not taking care of yourself, and um, giving too much. You know, it's a life of service. Venus is exalted in Pisces, but maybe they were crucified on the cross. You know, that's just a stupid Pisces joke. But yeah, so don't be too giving. I guess that's what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way. Um, Too giving, take care of yourself, really take care of your boundaries. You know, if you're vibing it out and somebody you're seeing some red flags, those are red flags. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. Listen to your intuition, you know, because it's right. It's right, and you need to listen to it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.